All right, guys, thanks for coming in. Okay, so what we're going to do today is build a 3-element deck. Sometimes we do singleton, sometimes it's dual element, sometimes it's fair play, and you can run just about any card you want from any generation. Today, what we're going to do is build a 2-element deck, sorry, pardon me, a 3-element deck from both generations 1 and 2. So first things first, I'm going to say we're going to go with fire, nature, and normal. We may do bless, we could do something else, or sorry, we may do light so we can get a little bit of bless and maybe even use some other qualities like the white lily, for example. But for now, we're going to stick with fire, nature, and normal. So let's get 2 of these flammies. Let's do 2 tree guards for now. We'll see how it goes, all right? Let's continue on. As a matter of fact, why don't we just go like this and go straight to fire? So we're going to narrow this down to fire. So guys, remember, we're doing free decks. As you see, collection, free mode. Right here, you can go to normal mode, which will bring you back to your owned cards. But we're going to click this and we're going to go to free mode so we can use any of the cards that are available. Pretty nice, okay? Let's get some Scorchwing because that is an absolute must. I would also recommend a couple of Fire Runs and a couple of Ignis Steels. That's just me, right? Let's try one of these Orange Hatch cards, okay? Next, let's move over to nature and see what we can pull off in nature. Guys, it's going to be tough because eventually the deck is going to get so full so fast. Let's go for a couple of monkeys, a couple of Ugas, a couple of Uga Chiefs. Let's grab some tree guards for now. We may remove that, but we'll see for now. Cactosaurus, why not? And we've got some more speedy. Let's grab one of these Grun eggs. Oh my gosh, guys, you see what I mean? We're already at the point where it's so difficult. we have to make some decisions here. Let's go to normal. All right, let's see what we get for normal. Some of the best Aegis is right here in Woofa. Let's grab some of that business. Why not? Because we do want a little bit of that extra greed so we can get some extra cards. Why not grab a couple of Ochos for some extra rush? And I'll be honest, guys, rush cannot save us in this battlefield. Okay, rush is not going to necessarily save us in the battlefield of dual element or tri-element. Sometimes rush alone is a little too heavy in the deck, to be honest. But for now, I'm going to grab, let's grab a couple of Regorsers and let's grab a couple of Sandstalkers for now. And let's go back to nature to see what we can pull off. All right, we have a couple of Provokes in the deck. We don't have any heals, but gosh, I mean, maybe some heals would be good. Maybe like Cutie Bug, perhaps even some Fontaria, because I want to try some different things. I know there's certain decks that are almost guaranteed to win. It's not even the case anymore, to be honest, guys. As we continue, as more cards come out, it's becoming more and more difficult for specific cards or certain play styles to just win just because there's just too much variety now, right? So we've got to be super careful. So let's look at our deck super quickly. We've got some fire, so we've got some Inferno. We've got, essentially our fire is for some randomized damage with Inferno. And of course our direct damage with Combustion, okay? So I'll stick with the fire that we have so far, plus that 1 egg. I like that. Now nature, we've got some rush, we've got some provoke right here. We've got more rush, and we've of course got tree guard. We do not have any angels in this deck, which is very surprising. So maybe, just maybe, we'll take out tree guard. Maybe. Okay, let's take out tree guard for now. Let's take out Rugorser for now, maybe keep the Sandstalker. I do like that 9/7 because we want that 9 attack to see if we can take out any angels, perhaps. All right, we may do a Life Bloom here as well. So I'm going to go with Cutie Bug for now. I like that Life Bloom, and we'll keep, and I'm also going to add right here. So Sylvialina, this name is absolutely unique, okay? I say that because anytime I played Sylvialina, it's been pretty tough for the opponent to take her out as long as they do not have Hydroblast. Now guys, it's very possible that somebody's going to be pulling out Hydroblast in these tournaments because it is a 3rd element, and with the Bloom Blast combo taking such center stage right now, it's possible that we'll see Hydroblast coming through with the water type, a water element alongside nature. So we may see decks like normal, nature, and water, or perhaps fire, nature, water. I wouldn't sleep on the fact that we'll see this, but ideally what we're going to do here is when we play any of our bigger cards, let's say the Uga Chief, perhaps Sandstalker, or maybe even Sylvelina, we will ideally be able to have this provoke from our Cactosaurus. I hope this is going to work, guys. I'm going to save this deck. Let's call this our, let's just say for now, best Gen 1 and 2 3-element deck. And we'll just add a few of these out there just to make sure it stands out when we're ready to battle. We can easily find this deck. Guys, I'll make another video of me using this deck. I'm curious to know how it turns out. No guarantees, because we don't know what the competition is going to bring. They may bring some light decks. So let's just say, let's go to light here and see what our competition could bring. Now let's ignore some of the lightning, but we'll see light, a lot of the yellowish kind of, designs here. For light, we might see some Lumies, we might see some Luminos, we might also see some Pegasi and Pegasol. Of course, we're going to see Bless. If this is the case, we'll see some Ponk and some Purity as well, because that is one of the strongest angels out there. Speaking of which, guys, we do not have any angels in our deck, so we will be making some adjustments in a moment. All right, we may see some Bless. We will definitely see things like Retribution. So this is why it's really tough right now to choose between the just 3 elements, right? But let's go back to fire and let's see if we can pull out Ignatius. Let's grab at least one of those. Maybe I'll do 2 for now. And then for nature, we're going to grab 2 of these Floriana for now, okay? And let's see if we can drop anything from this deck. Let's do 1 Sandstalker. Guys, this is so tough. Let's do 1 Floriana, 1 Ignatius, and we still have to drop 1 extra card. Let's drop 1 Fontaria. I'm going to try it like that. Guys, again, we will adjust this deck over time. Let's save this deck again. We'll adjust it. I will try it out. And in the tournament, you guys wait to see how this deck plays. I'll make some adjustments on my own as well. And I look forward to sharing this with you guys. Of course, guys, definitely check out ChampionsTCG over on X. Why not? This is the place to get a lot of information as well. Join the Discord, because I said it before, I'll say it again. This is probably the best community of all. It's just, the digital asset gaming center right now. I'll tell you guys that. And of course, check me out as well on X. Why not stay up to date with what I'm doing? And all the best to you guys. I'll check you guys in the next one. All right, take it easy.